What's going on, YouTube? It's 3:21 in the morning, and I just left the gym and just can't sleep. Very tired, except I'm not. Isn't that? It's kind of an oxymoron. It's weird, but I don't know. I'm just excited about being alive. And so I came up to the top of the hill, which is that Signal Hill City that's right in the middle of Long Beach, and you can see all the way around panorama. That's the Pacific Ocean out there. And as we go this way, you can see everything. So pretty cool. I rented a U-Haul today. That's what this is. It's a U-Haul truck. I should probably turn that off so we don't get a strike. Listening to jazz. It's muted. Anyways, to get chores done, I needed laundry bad, and it's always more laundry than I can take on a bike or carry when I walk. So pretty cool. It's $19. I think you pay 50 cents, 50 or 75 for per mile. So it's really fair. You gotta replace the gas. That's probably the most expensive thing. And then this truck is brand new. It's got 100 miles on it. Pretty groovy. Really nice truck. It's push button. So like the key is, as long as it's closed and it's, I have it inside here, I just put my foot brake and push this button and it starts. That's some groovy new technology. And it's one of those motors that when you're at a red light and you're stopped, the whole thing turns itself off. And then the second you hit the gas, it starts up again to save gas. Pretty crazy. But yeah, I mean, just really cool, really nice truck, man. And so I got all my laundry done. I got it home. Man, I've been out all day since early this morning. 24. It's already 3 something in the morning, but didn't make it to the gym, so I thought, man, I'm paying for it, so I might as well, uh, get as much done as I can. So I just left the gym, and I thought before I go park it, drop it off, and have to walk, 15 miles home, that I still have a little time. So I thought, what the heck? I'll come up here, park. I like it up. It's very pretty, scenic. It's relaxing. It's quiet. It's a nice night. And say hi if you're in the chat. What's going on? And just an interesting day. A blessed day. Another great day, man. Another great day. God is good. Good to me. So I don't know if I had told many people, but I kind of secretly have had like, I say dreams, like people dream they want to be kids want to be a football star. What's up, Vern? Um I don't know. I never dreamt or had aspirations past very much when I was young, and I accomplished everything I ever dreamt of in my first life. I wanted to be a tradesman. I accomplished that. That was a really good one. Still am. Wanted a family, wanted to be married, I wanted kids, I wanted a nice home, like things, just normal, really not a big deal stuff. And so got it done then, and a lot more. But now things are different, and I really want to lead a life of purpose, and I don't care about material things or money, although you need money to do stuff. And so whatever I do, I have to make a living, and I'd like to make a good living to where I can. Because what I want to do is I want to be out in the world, and I want to be a help and a service to others. I just want to help people, and there's plenty of jobs doing just that. So I went and took a tour of a school today at the airport, in the bays with all the helicopters, because I'm gonna flip a coin. Either I want to be a pilot or I want to be a helicopter pilot. And it's not as hard as I thought it would be. The school, it's expensive, but it's a pay as you go. And I went and not interviewed, but I went and sat down and got an appointment and got the whole walk around and all the particulars, the prices, etc., all the classifications I'll need, um, the different, just all my questions answered. And so that was awesome. I fit that in today too. And it's what I think I'm being called to do it. So I can do a lot. And then, like, instantly my brain starts to, and I didn't let it do too much, but tells you, you're too old, or you couldn't do that. Like, guys from the ghetto don't become pilots, and that's all what the naysayers would say. It's all bull crap. You can do anything you want to do in this life. And like the world being your oyster is very, very true. I can't wait. I'm really excited because I've made my mind up, and it's the next chapter in my life. Let's see who's in here. I just saw some names pop in. Hey, Lucky Star, what's going on? My buddy Vern is here. I wish we could have had kids, just wasn't in the cards. Never too late, man. Miss Beautiful Monica Tia Moni Arts, what's going on, girl? Good morning. Miss Lenny, how are you, sweetheart? I took a job with our community center and I love it. Nice. How awesome. I went by because in the meantime, I need to make money to pay for this school, and it's pay as you go. So, okay. Um, and those two jobs I went and interviewed for and killed, one, I don't know why they're not calling back yet because I'm overqualified and they probably think they're going to have to pay me through the nose. Although I don't, I didn't say in the interview, I don't give a shit about money because I don't. I just need a job. I need to make more than I'm making now. And then the other one, it's a long story with the DOT physical and the doctor wanting the old record of a surgery that's over 20 something years old, and the record doesn't exist anymore. So now it's in limbo because they already offered me the job with the $2,000 signing bonus, and it's all waiting on this doctor they sent me to for the DOT physical, which is like a more strenuous physical. And it's like the surgeon that did surgery's dead. He's no longer around. The lawyer I had back then, he's dead. He's not around. All the places I went, because I went and spent a whole day trying to get him the record that no one else, it's because it was paper records back then, not digital. And they all destroy records, like hospitals at 7 years, some of them 11. This was over 20 something years. So it's like, here I am, and this stranger doctor has my future in the palm of his hand, and he don't give a crap. He's scared of the what ifs, because it is like people here in California are a little sue happy. But I'm at work for about 30 more minutes. Jack Gallman, all the way from Marion, North Carolina. Don't get in trouble, Jack. And don't work too hard. And thank you for coming in, my brother. And good morning, like also. So yeah, so those ones didn't. And it was one during one of my walks, or I had came across the place that it's hard to tell it's a school, but it's a school for autistic kids, and they're hiring. So I thought, well, damn, that would be something really good, just in the meantime, as like I don't know, what would you call it? It's like a layover, It's not what I want to do as a career, and but I've always my whole life been really good with kids. They seem to gravitate towards me. Like, and I've been told that quite often by people. So I don't know. It just caught my eye, and I actually went and drove over there and send a text or something. So I got the information to contact them late today, or when I finally rest and sit down. And I just hate being where I'm at. I don't want to go there. Can you tell? I'm sitting in a $19 a day rental U-Haul truck at the top of a mountain hill at 4 in the morning. Oh, God, that's funny. When you say it out loud, this kind of sound crazy. If this is crazy, I'm staying crazy because I like it. I feel great. It's 32 days today, no cigarettes. 32 straight days. I do not crave cigarettes. I don't know what to tell you. I just threw them away and just asked for the strength to not smoke. And I don't think I'll ever smoke again. Yeah, nothing short of a miracle, man. I've tried to quit smoking more times than I can remember. And I've quit everything, like really bad habits through the course of my life that most people can't. But I could not quit smoking, and finally I left it up to God, and God will do for you what you can't do for yourself. And then he did. So I'm just grateful. It's that easy, man. It's that easy. Hey, thank you. They should still have those records. I was able to get all mine from the archives of the hospital. Yeah, I called the hospital records, and no dice. This was in California, so someone has those records. Yeah, I called. No. And then the records for the hospital where the surgery was performed, surgeons like rent the surgery rooms. My doctor's office, this man was like one of the best back surgeons in the country at the time. He used to get medevac to like the NFL, like he's really good. And he's dead. He died. He was already old when he did my surgery. His office doesn't even exist anymore. I went to it because it's the orthopedic sports medicine where they do all the Olympians and professional athletes. Like, I got lucky. I got like the best at orthopedic surgery in the world. And they did a great job. He did a great job. And so anyhow, long story short, they at that office where he used to be only keep records for 7. They destroy them. Went across the street where the hospital where the surgery was performed, but they're not like that's not where his office was. They at 11 years get rid of theirs. And it was a workman's comp. That's the only reason this doctor's like, he wants to make sure I didn't have limitations 20-something years ago, even though I worked 7 days a week, heavy construction. And the funny part to me is he's a doctor. I'm in his office. He gave me a full physical, the cough, the whole night, and there it is. You're a doctor. I told you my history. I was brutally honest about everything. And there's no reason that I was in better shape than all 30 other people in the waiting room for their physicals, you know? And it's comical because he wants to go back to a record from something from 20 plus years ago, and I'm right there in front of him live. And mind you, this physical is for me to get a job sitting on my butt driving a bus. Like you couldn't pick a more safe, not strenuous. It just, it just, it's the exact type of thing that when I pray all the time for the right eyes and the right ears, so I can see His will. And this is just me, you guys. I'm just telling you my day. That's all. I pray a lot. I believe in God. I talk to Him every day. Um, and things have been really. He's been. I'm blessed. I have many blessings, and miracles have been happening. Like things that I can't explain. So anyhow, and I'm really excited about life now. And I wasn't always. I don't think it's meant to be. That's all. You know, it would be a great job, be a good job. It's a good job for a lot of people. I'm not saying that to demean a bus driver. I think bus drivers are angels. Um, and the amount of people that would come across. That's why I even thought about it and answered the ad, was because there's a lot of people, except that driving, maybe not. So it's His will. Whatever's going to be is going to be. Yeah, they not microfilm. I was told that they were still all the places I went, the three places I went, they weren't transferred over yet. The technology, they were still paper. Everything was paper still. And since then, they've went and converted to digital microfilm, all that. And my name and my social and my birthday, which should have brought those records up if they existed, because I went to the source. I went to where they should be. It's not hard. It wasn't hard. There is none for me because they were destroyed. They didn't make it to the conversion. It doesn't exist. The only copy would be the one I had for 20 some years that was in one of the storages that I lost. So that was the last copy in existence. And who knows where it's at now? You know, it got auctioned off. Um, it, it hit the trash. You know, whoever bought the locker. So it's not that big a deal. No, no, no. See, that's Lucky Star. I don't give up. I never give up, and I'm happy for you that that's the way it went for you. But like, I'm a try hard. I exhausted all the places. I did everything I was told, and I got the same thing from all these professionals at all these different offices. They didn't know what the hell this doctor was talking about. The people at the Hall of Records, the people like they can't. I'm like, this must have happened before. I mean, like, come on, all the people at this chop shop, physical, and I can't be the only one in this context, like. And then it's like it's laughable. I just remember, like, duh. It's because it's whatever it's gonna be. It's not always logical. It doesn't make logic. Like I completely surrendered and gave into everything. So if it's not out there, I can't make it out of thin air. And then it's funny, I became friends with the man because I rent something from U-Haul like once a week or every other week so I can do my laundry and do chores and stuff and whatever I need to do running around grocery shop. I I should have waited till tomorrow, but anyhow, that's another story. Um, yeah, so it just is what it is. I need to get a copy of my birth certificate. Now that I've been through before, that here in California, Norwalk, which isn't far, that's where you get your marriage licenses or your birth certificate, the OG one with the stamp on it, the real seal. That's the Hall of Records in Norwalk. It's got all the California stuff. And Social Security, man, I know where Social Security office is. You can get all that stuff done easy. They just want their money. Hey, Alexander, what's going on? What y'all talking about? We're talking about you. He's here, everybody. Shh, don't talk about Alexander no more. I'm just joking. I'm joking, Alex. I'm just talking about my day, my baby brother. How are you? Yeah, it was a major back surgery, Vern. I've had a couple of them. I had my first back surgery when I was 21. I had my second when I was 25. The first one was on my 21st birthday. You think they could have made it like one day before, one day after, and literally on my birthday. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it shouldn't happen. It's because it's divine, man. It's like I'm seeing in the doors. Like I'm building myself up strong. I'm in the gym every day now. I care about my health. I quit smoking, and I didn't just do all this just overnight because I thought, I want to really, like spend the rest of the money I don't have every day, less food to eat, make everything do just harder for the hell of it. I'm doing it so that when the doors open up, I'm ready to run through them and run through them and show up and do and be of service. And so that, like I said, every morning I pray on my knees and ask for the eyes and the ears so that I can see and hear his will or hers or whatever you want to call it. I call my higher power God just because that's the way I was raised. You could call it that stop sign right there. Everybody's different. Nothing's wrong or right. No, it's just a good thing for me anyhow. My whole life is different in such a short time. I can't believe how good things are and how grateful. Ink Man, good morning, my brother. I had to fight 6 months. Finally found someone who knew where to look. Yeah, I don't even want my records. I lived through it all. I know what the hell what's on them. It's nothing. It's funny because there was nothing or rule or law that didn't say I could go to working 7 days a week, heavy construction. I remember when the surgeon and all the doctors told me when I was 21 and 25, if I kept doing construction, I'd be in a wheelchair by the time I was 30. They would have to fuse my spine completely and put steel boxes at every single one, my whole spine. And that sounded good, except that when I left that doctor's office that day and I went home and my kids and my family, my responsibilities, my bill, and all I knew how to do is what I knew how to do, there were no other options. I had to go back to work. So I'm not going to lie, I was a little nervous and scared at first and kept thinking, well, I'll figure it out, but I'll just go work this week and be careful. And then life kicked in, and before you know it, I put another 20 years in and it was 350 pounds of muscle carrying steel I-beams on my shoulder everywhere. Like nothing. I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm out here walking 30 miles a day. Rode a bike 36 miles yesterday. Um, I went to the gym twice in the last 24 hours. I can't believe that. I'm turning into one of those people. Oh God, that's so funny, man. One of them, you guys know the type. That real healthy, they got like a glow. I want a glow. I want a glow. Is there batteries involved? Like, how do you get that glow? He wants to enjoy the rest of his life. Alexander Smith, they're in a nutshell, my baby brother. It's I want to live. I just want to live. I want to live. I want to live right. I want to live righteous. I want to live as best I can. I want to live a good life of servitude, and I just want to help my brothers and my sisters. I want to be a good human, and I got all the tools to do that now. I didn't know a lot of these things because I wasn't given them. Nobody's fault. It's just circumstance. It's just life. Like I I didn't have all the tools or attributes that some guys got because they had a good male role model in their life at a young age. I didn't. So I had to learn some stuff as an adult, even though it was stuff that you learned when you were 10 or 20 or whatever it be. Just luck of the draw. But you could coast through life without these things. But I care about what kind of life I live and how I'm living. I didn't really care about how I was living before, my first 40. And look how it turned out. I tried hard all my life and thought I was doing everything right, and I messed everything up. Totally destroyed everything around me without even knowing, right in front of my face. And it was like, wow. When I finally came to the realization that and started to figure some stuff out, I was like, now I know. Now I have a choice, and I have no excuses either. Knowing and having more clarity and understanding things more means there's more responsibility tied to it, which is fine with me because I've never ducked my responsibility, and it's a blessing and a miracle. So I'm excited because I get to start over from scratch, and I get to go out there and now, the proof is in the pudding. Talking, it's one thing, but I'm out here every day and I'm trying to live it in out here in the world. I'm trying to do it for reals, and it's working. Every day it gets better. It's funny. I lost everything I've ever had or loved, and I'm happier right now, right as I sit and speak to you guys, than I've ever been in my entire life. I can't really explain. I don't understand all of it, but I like it, so I'm going with it. Oh no, not one of them. Yeah, one of them, right? Oh, I'm already muscle man. No, I mean, I can tell the difference, and I know how to work out. So it's like I don't need um 19, 20-inch arms anymore because I had those at one point. So I'm going for the more cut and lean, not eating meat. And God, it's funny because all the grocery shopping I did last month, I threw half of my groceries away, and now I'm eating a lot of calorie, but I'm only eating the stuff and it's like I can't believe the crap I was eating. I threw my peanut butter out, the gel, everything. I'm not eating that stuff no more. I'm going hard for reals. So it's been water and water, salad. I love this place I found that does it like a kale, like all the superfoods in a shake or in a blended thing, and it's a meal replacement, but it's a little expensive. I just need a new place where I can cook myself instead of living out canned foods. That takes a lot of willpower. Hey, thank you, Vern. See, I never had willpower ever, dude. I threw chocolate away. I mean, it's crazy because every one of the things that I loved the most that were bad for me, I had these little Mexican standoffs where I'm sitting there and I'm like, uh, uh, and I don't know. I'm just like, how silly is this? Throw it away. It's not part of the plan anymore. And it's ridiculous. I just need calorie and sustenance. I used food as a crutch all those years, you know? All the all the problems or it's food is no different than anything. It's just like somebody who abuses drugs or alcohol or is a shopaholic. Food is one of the top ones. Makes you feel temporarily really good, man, but it's in in the wrong portions is really dangerous. Food's as dangerous as a bullet from a gun. What it does to your body. So yeah, I'm trying to do it all the way around. Well, I'm only sleeping like 3 hours a day, and I feel fine. But I did that when I was younger, when I was really healthy. I went on like very little sleep. It still functioned really high, or at least I think I did. Oh, anyhow, how's everybody else, man? We're sitting here rambling. Hello, Miss Anna. And oh, what was it? Yeah, nuts and grass. That's what I'm eating, man. A lot of nut and plant based stuff. And it's good too, man. I barbecued or I helped out some over at a like a support group thing I was at, and they had some food, and I was asked if I wanted to help out, and I said sure. So I barbecued like 100 hamburger patties or whatever. They were plant based, 100%, and they cooked like beef, and they tasted freaking. I couldn't believe how good they taste, and they're healthy for you. And it was like even turkey. I really like the turkey. It's like no sugar, no nothing. It's all protein. And it's like, man, what the heck am I doing? Could be. It's just all in our heads. That's all. And like you said, willpower. I just know my God will do for me what I can't do for myself. I just never knew that before. So now that I know, it's crazy because I just ask him to give me the strength where I've never had it before to quit smoking cigarettes after 33 years. And it was okay. I'm like, wait a minute, I tried on my own. I can't remember how many times. And I just, and now what's different? Because I never believed in God before. Like truly 100%. It's the only difference. Um, that's all I got for you. Don't know what else to tell you. I'm just telling you the truth. God is good all the time. I, I got goosebumps right now. It's a trip. Steelwool Queen, my queen. How are you, ma'am? I just sent your stuff out, girl. I'm good, minus the funeral I'm going to be attending in a few hours. Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences, Ink Man. Yep. Death and life, yin and yang. It's as natural as birth. This thing always, the chat does not stay up there long enough for me to even read half the time the comments. Thanks, I'll watch. Yeah, got all the shipping out. Was it this morning? What's today? It's still Thursday, right? Yeah, it was this morning because I walked. I took the bus and then I was walking and and I had planned on I was gonna have to go to the post office, and I was contemplating getting written this truck, and I bumped into the mailman in the area I was in. I was like, "Can I give this to you?" And he's like, "Yeah, for sure." I was like, "Cool." So I know it got it got processed today. It's out. Shit, it's all probably already on a plane. You probably get it quick. I like peanut butter smooth. Yeah, I like smooth too. I used to like chunky. I haven't had chunky in a long time because my teeth were bothering me. But now I got these brand new used choppers. It's all good. It's life. Well, a part of it. Yep, that's true. Life's to be celebrated. It's 7 a.m. Friday here. Yeah, I'm waiting for 7 a.m. because I gotta get this thing back before 9 o'clock because that's when they open. So I always park it and then throw the keys in like the mail slot. And this time I have to do it because the mileage and all that, they take the average of what they think it'll be and they run that on your card. So my PayPal, I think he took like $45 or something, but I know I used more miles and the gas. I don't have money to put the gas back where it was, and gas is like $7 a gallon. So it's like I can't be there when the guy's there, or else it's gonna be I'm gonna have to like face him. So I just want to dump it off. I already got it planned to go somewhere at 7. I get out at 8, and then that'll give me enough time to go park this, put the key in the door, and then I'll walk home. And I'll just have to, I'll have to do an auction or sell. So maybe PayPal overdraft or take care of it or something. It won't be very much, but it just is what it is. That's bad, huh? Because that's premeditated me screwing. And I've been doing so good. I've been getting by, but I don't worry about money. I'm not worried. It's God provides, so He does for me what I can't do for myself. I'm trying my hardest out here, so it's all good. I just thought that was funny though. I'm doing good, getting ready to clock out and go home. Right on, Jack Gallman. Go to the casa, get you some rest. Man, I'm fogging up the windows. That was freaking sweaty. Is it showing as good as, like, you guys can see, right? The skyline. And then over there, that's the port. Where we at? Ooh, there's my thumb. That's all like the Long Beach port, where all the shipping, container ships, all the stuff that all you guys buy that comes from around the world. That's the busiest port in the world right there, Long Beach. You see those are all the the lights from the cranes and all that. And then out past that is the Pacific Ocean. And that's downtown Long Beach skyline. And then that's all where the rich people live, on the water. Pretty cool. It's beautiful up here. Very pretty. Wouldn't mind having a house up here. Dump and run. What are you talking about, dump? Dump? I hope I don't have to dump. So anyhow, yeah, I'm really excited about the pilot getting my license. And didn't sound like hard stuff. The hardest stuff that the instructor guy was it's weird because you have to have 5 certifications. 2 of them are you have to work for a year or 2 as an instructor to get your commercial. You can get a private, but private you can't charge money or make a living with a private helicopter license. So to get the commercial where you can go work, put applications in everywhere, You have to be an instructor. And that's kind of cool. And it makes perfect sense, logic. You know what I mean? Like all that flight time while you're teaching somebody else, it really is like that's a good way. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And you make money while you're being an instructor. So that's cool. That'll help pay for itself. And if I'm able to get some work or a job, I can go hard on it. It doesn't take as long as one might think. So I've already made up my mind that, yep, because I already enrolled. I was just getting ready to do the grant and pick my classes, but I've been waiting to see if I was gonna move, and then what job I was gonna get. I didn't want to pick all my a full ride. I'm gonna be taking 6, 7, 8 classes in college, and then it takes a long time. It's really a time. It's just really the time. In half of that time, I can be already before I get the time to get an associate's or a bachelor's, which I would not stop there. In half of that time, I can be a licensed commercial helicopter pilot. Isn't that crazy? Why isn't everybody not being a helicopter pilot? Probably because they just didn't know, or they thought just like me, like, yeah, I can never do that, or whoop whoop, or yeah, bullshit. You can do anything you want, man. Not that kind of dumb. Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up too. What, you going flying? No, I'm not going flying. I want to go to flight school. I went today, Alexander, and I went down where the airport is. You know what? Let's go show you guys. I think we can see the airport from the other side on this. Hold on a second. You see that? I just used my thumb. I just went boop, thumb, and it just started. It's crazy. Hold on a second. I'm going to put you guys right here. We're going to see if we can see the airport, Long Beach Airport. It's pretty. So anyhow, I went and took a tour and got an appointment, short notice. I'm not waiting, I had this rental truck, so I went and I did it. Pulled up, walked in, and the girl, it's funny too, because the girl behind the counter kind of gave me because I had short sleeves on, so I got tattoos, right? You guys know that. And the girl told me, no, this is not that place. And she goes, but here's the phone number for it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I go out to the car, and right away my brain was telling me, like, yeah, because I couldn't find it. Google was giving me the directions, and I could not find the hangar. It wasn't really easy. It wasn't just obvious. And so I called. I was like, screw that, I'm calling, man. And I called and asked, is this the flight school, and etc. And she's like, yeah. And I said, okay. I'll go, yeah, I'm here. I thought I'd come by in person to get some literature, or, is there any way I could talk to somebody about, like, what the fees are? And it turned out the girl that told me that it wasn't there, that's exactly where it was. Now, I thought that was odd. Hold on. We're almost... turn up here. Man, that's pretty nice right there. Can I turn in there? No, that's a private gate. Shit. How about right... That's all red curb. All right, right here's pretty nice. And I think I can park here. It's not red curb. I think that's the airport. All right. Then we just push the button and it stopped. All right, hold on. Now I'm coming back. Rocky Mountain Bear. my daughter was talking to me about wanting to be a pilot or a flight attendant. Dude, tell her that it she can be anything she wants to be for sure. Have you taken a physical from a pilot certified physician yet? No, I just went today for the to get the ball rolling. You didn't put a seatbelt on us. Yeah, it started. Sometimes it won't start without the seatbelt in. Sometimes it does. Be right back. Got to get some more coffee. Yeah, coffee sounds good. Flight school, so to go flying. Wow, that's so weird. Because I was thinking about Dad. He said flying free daily because he didn't like being tied down. That's a good way to put it. So I don't know if it looks different on the camera. That's a cell phone. I mean, like, how good is it really gonna be? But yeah, pretty lit up for 4 in the morning. It's a big world out there, and this is just one little city out of what, hundreds of thousands. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So yeah, everything. But I'm just gonna keep working hard, man. I walk into. I don't even know how to tell you guys. Like some of the stuff you might not believe, but I'm just telling you brutally honest the truth. And in this, I still I get goosebumps because of how bad my health was just like 2 months ago. I could not close my eyes, just really close my eyes, both of them at the same time. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, while standing without falling down. I fell in the shower all the time. Like I've said these things and late night streams here and there. So like most of you know, but it was like I didn't wasn't honest about like how bad and how often. And it was my sugar was just I was gonna die. And my legs were dying, and the color was like they were like it was just bad. And I'd already been through that when they cut my toe off, like I just and it was like I was slipping back. I was cheating. I was eating too much stuff and goodies. And every time I was shopping this last like 6 months, I was getting little by little. I've noticed that. Dang it, man! I was doing pretty good, and I just didn't care anymore. I truly didn't care. I think I was getting depressed. Trying hard, doing good, doing the coin. Like all that work is easy. I do work without even having to be conscious because I've been a workaholic all my life. Worker bee. Um, yeah, and now the color is back. It's like things are healing on me. Diabetics don't heal well. Um, and the amount of stuff I'm accomplishing and doing physically is insane. And the quitting smoking, get out of here. That's nuts. But I can't tell you what's different because I've tried all of it before, over and over. Except I never tried it with God. It's the only variable that's different. I even had better circumstances, everything I don't have now, you name it, many, many, many times. This time, none of that stuff. I have very little at all to speak of. Um, and I'm getting more done now than I did when I had all those resources. And the only difference is this time I have my higher power, I've surrendered to him or it, whatever it be, man. And it's nothing short of a miracle. So if I can do it, anybody that can hear me or rewatches this or is here now, you can do anything. It's true. It's so it's not it's like cliche, you know. You hear these things, you see commercials, you know, because people mean well or they're well intentioned. That's the shit I used to think. You know, it's like, come on, really? You know, it's like, yeah, really. It's all true. All of it. It's all true. Everybody should be rejoicing and happy because everything or anything that's wrong in your life right now, you can fix. There's nothing unfixable. Nothing. Because it's already planned. It's pretty easy when you take out all the filler and you get down to the nitty gritty, to the core things. And then I don't know, for me, it all started with prayer. Prayer and I started to shut up. And I know that's hard to believe for Lemonhead. On here, I never shut up, but that's because it's part of it. But out here in the world, I never shut up either. And for the first time in my life, I just shut up and listened to what I was told from people who mean well and well intentioned and know what they're talking about. And because I've been trying everything my way for so long, and my way I destroyed everything without even trying. That's how good I was at destroying shit. And this time I'm doing what these great people tell me, and everything is changed. And instead of getting bitter and why did it take till I was this old, I don't care. You can't change the past. You gotta live in the now, man. Right now was allotted for right now. If I waste right now thinking and pondering on the past, then I am a dummy because the past was then. There's no reason to revisit it because there's nothing anyone can do about it. So all you're doing is missing the opportunity to live any or do anything you want right now. And now, this very second, I want to do my very best right now for until I am no more. It's that easy. Living in the now works so well for me. It's just I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I had a second chance at learning all these wonderful things because they all work. It's crazy. I don't know why or how I got here. A lot of luck. I'll take it. I got the Play-Doh and the platypus walk into a bar. Oh, cool, dude. You did. Nice. Right on. Opened it on the Coin Tribe live stream a few hours ago. Dude, that's awesome, brother. Thank you, man. I did not know that. Can't wait to read. Yeah, dude, it's really good. It's funny. I mean, like some of it is not, all the way through solid. But it's thought provoking. It'll get your neurons firing, brother, and you'll be laughing at a lot of it too. And a lot of it's very, very, true. Like the truth is good. The truth will set you free. But yeah, I love stuff like that, man. So that I heard you saying quote, and I was like, oh man, Rocky Mountain is into the same stuff I am, dude. So that's dope. It was my pleasure to send that to you. Sometimes my dad likes to tell me he's still there in my mind, and some things bring back memories of happier times when he was here. You know what, Alexander Smith? I believe you, brother. Patrick Johnson, what's up, man? It's been a little while. How you been? I hope you're all doing well. Truth is hilarious. Yep. It's all mind state, man. It really is. My mom, who passed away, she messes with my ears, Alex. Every time I'm sitting down and I'm trying to concentrate or do something, and when she was here still on earth with me, and I have my mom alive, she used to always walk up from behind me and she would stick her finger in my ear, you know, and so she's still here looking out for me. It's funny, my mother believed in angels as long as I can remember. I mean, like everything, her house was always like every picture on her wall was angel picture, figurines. Like my mother had books, she read about it all the time. Like she believed, and she went, we're Catholic. She went to Catholic school her whole life, and my mom had faith, unwavering faith. All the hell that we went through, and all the hell my mother went through to raise me and my brother by herself. And I never heard my mother complain. Now I know why. I know why now. And I didn't then. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you think it's your pop, Alex, it is, bro. Odds are it is. So take solace in that. It's an awesome thing. Yeah, and if you haven't had them in a while and you feel discombobulated, then you need something. I don't know what it is, but I would I would say my advice would be to what works for me is to meditate and to pray. Meditate, pray, maybe try changing your diet or introducing something new to it. Um, try one of those new superfoods or like the concentrate that they get out of stuff like that. Like kale. Kale is like supposed to be the greatest stuff, man. And it might bring it back. You gotta like shake it up spiritually. But if your health is suppressed, that will make it harder too. The better your health is, the better your mental health is, your physical health, and then it's for me anyways, it's been the healthier I'm getting, those kind of channels or those kind of feelings that I get, they're happening, they're like rapidly, like more and more. And I hope this is making sense, folks. If it's not, or if I just sound like I'm crazy and rambling, just go with it. Just put up with me. I won't be on that much longer. And you guys know I appreciate all of you. Positive mind brings positive. Yeah, I mean, just in a nutshell, Ink Man. What Ink Man just said is pretty much the skinny. It's if you think you can or if you think you can't, you're right. It's all mindset. So if you go looking for the bad in the world, you will find all the bad that it has, and there's a lot out there. If you go looking for the good in the world, you will find the good in the world, and there is a lot out there. And it's that easy. And if you don't get it right away, you got to stick with it. God helps them that help themselves, and get out of things what you put into them. So if you really want something, you got to work hard for it, and you'll get it. There's nothing you can't do or have if you're willing to work for it. And that means everything: spiritual, monetary, relationships, whatever. It's things are only as good as the effort you put into them. That's the problem. My body wants to sleep now, but I have a lot of stuff to do today. You guys helped me kill an hour exactly right now. It's 4:21. I appreciate all of you guys. I just knew that if I went and laid down right now, I would fall asleep. And I don't have an like a alarm. The one on this phone sucks. I never wake up to it. I wake up just my body clock. I knew I'd sleep too long. I still got a few things I want to do while I don't want to waste 1 second. I have this blessing right now, and it's this rental that everything's paid for, and I'm down to the dollar, baby. Got everything done. Another week, another day. I'm taking it one day at a time, man. 1 second at a time. So it's like not trying to waste any of it. None of it. Yep, I'm blessed. I was gonna say I woke up today, except that I didn't go to sleep yet. But you guys know what I mean. Yeah. Oh, I rent a U-Haul like once every like week or two, depending on it if I need it. You know what I mean? Because there's nowhere to do laundry. I live in a fucking crack motel, bro. So it's like there's nowhere to do laundry. I can't even have mail sent there. I have to have like mail sent to one of my friends. Well, one I only have one friend or a couple, and so I have to rent a U-Haul because it's too much stuff to carry. So, and the U-Haul's cheap, dude. And this thing's like brand new, brother. It's only got 100 freaking miles on it, and it's like it's a badass truck. I don't know how to turn light on. It's like a freaking it's like an airplane. Usually every car is just press and the light comes on. And this one, I have no idea. Passenger airbag. So I don't know. You just have to believe me. Take my word for it. Jack off work. Damn, that U-Haul looks nice on the inside. It is, man. Hey, look, it's push button, bro. Can you guys see? Here's my thumb, right? All you gotta do is put your foot on the brake. I walk over, and then I just go right here. There's a little button, and boom, started. And then it's like if you dig jazz, I like all music, but today and this evening I've been listening to jazz. I don't want to get copyright strike, but yeah, pretty nice, man. And then just I'm gonna turn it off. Where's the key? It's off. As long as the key, and I got the keys right. As long as the key's close, then the press button and all that works. Crazy, huh? Because all this does, there is no key. All this does is lock, unlock, and do the tailgate. And then, like, that's panic. Like if somebody was coming up to rob you or something, I guess. Nobody robbing me. Ain't nothing to rob. You rob, take that. Hey, take it easy, Patrick Johnson. And thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Gonna bring daughter to school. Have a great day. Awesome. Good dad. Proud dad stuff right there, man. What's the deal with the car and PayPal? Is it like a timeshare thing? I'm so confused. I'm trying to keep up with chat. My bad. What do you mean with the PayPal? Oh, like when you rent, how's it work? I go in, I give them my hey, how are you, LL77? That's a new name. Congrats on 32 days. Yep. 32? I'm pretty sure it's 32 right now, today. Yeah. And it's like, I just wanted to make it to 30 because the 30 is like, the month mark, that increment. Why, I don't know. I just wanted to be able to, like, say I quit 30 days ago. Like, that's a month. I don't know. I don't think it means anything really, but I ain't smoking ever again. Hey, Lenny. All right, sweetheart. You take care. And likewise. And I appreciate you. You have a good day. You realize what I had typed until the Lemonhead giggle. He said the Lemonhead giggle. Oh, you talking about the jack off work? We're all adults. I got a mark for adult. I thought you did it on purpose. You look like one of those ones like what was that episode of The Simpsons when they always call and like do the gag things on the guy at the bar, the dancer, the bartender. Bart would always call. He'd be like, "Yeah, is Jock there? Jock." He's like, "Hold on a second, Jock. What's his last name? Strap. Hold on, Jock. Jock Strap." Then you get all mad. Girl, you stupid kids. That's what I thought you were doing, something along those lines. Funny. That's funny. I can't believe my memory. I can't believe. No, let me reword that. It doesn't matter. I can't believe. I believe. Of course, I believe because it's been happening to me. My memory is back. I don't know if it's back just like there's an on and off, but the last like I don't know, man. Last 10 years, there's been certain things it didn't work. I just struggled with it. You know, like names, faces. I got names. I don't know, and I just gave up on it. A few other little like things like that, and my recall, like the last 2 days, I can't. I keep astonishing I like blowing myself away because I'm like, what? Oh my god! I can't believe I remember this man's name or like I'm doing stuff I've never done in my life. So it's like the healing. What's healing on me, in me, my brain, and it's like wow. And this is in such a short amount of time that what's going to happen in a year, like I'm really excited. And I'm not even trying to think that far ahead, of course. I'm tickled and I'm just happy to be alive. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. Life is good, man. Life is good. I'm ready to go out and live my good life. Matter of fact, I'm doing it right now. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty neat stuff, man. So like I said, you guys, man, if ever a poster child for like what not to do, that was my life for 46 years. Poster kid, for like how not to do things or how to mess shit up really bad. And that was me. And if I could turn it around in this short a time, then I'm not saying that tomorrow I might not screw something up. Odds are I will. I hope I do because you got to. The humbling and all that is part of it, I think. But it's short lived. So it's like anything you're going through, you're stronger than you think you are. You never know until you try. And life is too short and too precious not to try everything that you've ever wanted. Every thought that pops in your head, act on it because it was meant for a reason. And you don't want to have a life, you don't want to get to the end of your life and have regret or say you wish you would have. It's like it's better to try and fail than not try at all. I used to love that saying, and now I understand it and know it to be true. Very true. So, anyhow, we've been on for an hour. Off work. This is my weekend off. Blessed day. I'm gonna take a power nap. Hey, Rocky Mountain Bear, my dude. Thank you for coming in, brother. I'm glad you got that book. Catch up with you in a few days. Let me know what you think. And I appreciate you, my brother. Very much so. All of you. All right. Ooh. I'm going to start heading down to where I want to be. I'm all subbed up, brother. Praying is good. Praying and change my life. Change my life quick, overnight. And I'm just speaking about me. I just know that I had some old timer tell me a couple of them, but one in particular gave me this great advice and told me to, if you're the praying kind, to pray out loud. You know, it might sound silly, but I would encourage you to try it. Anybody who prays, pray out loud, just like I'm talking to you right now. And when you talk to your God or your power, whatever it is that you believe in, to talk to them like your friend, like your best friend, your buddy, your sister, your brother. You know, if you're mad, tell them you're mad. If you're happy, you tell, just be brute. You have to be honest. When I just gave in and didn't care about being embarrassed or what a man is, or all these stupid indoctrinated things that they're just from your childhood, or like for me, the way I was raised, where I was raised, it matters. It's part of it. So when you get older and you start to have these trials and tribulations, you start to learn what you can shake and what you can't. And I just happened to, it took 46 years for me. It took longer than normal because I was a stubborn bastard. I mean, to a fault. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how anybody ever put up with me. But anyhow, I'm working on it every day. It's getting very much better. And I pray. But what else did he tell me? Oh yeah, and I pray on my knees. It doesn't mean that your prayers aren't heard if you're not. For me, it's even better. I pray on my knees when I wake up, and I pray on my knees before I go to bed. And then I'm praying all day now. It's starting to become habit, like unconscious, involuntary, like blinking. And it's nice to have that. It's just really nice to have that. So anyhow, I'm blessed. I hope all of you have a blessed day. Be blessed. I hope he blesses you and keeps you always. God is good. And go out there and carpe diem. Seize the day, man. Today is a new day, beautiful day. No matter where you're at, you can go out and do anything you want. Anything. So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go do anything. And God bless you guys. We'll catch you. We'll catch you later on the tube. Good morning and good night.